All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, folks. We are so freaking back. The Pittsburgh Steelers have now won 4 straight football games. You are 7-2, and this afternoon against the Washington Commanders, a fellow 7-2 team at the time, this is a big ass freaking win, and we can sit here and say, "Oh God, the statistics." Oh my God, Russell Wilson's completion percentage was 50%. Oh my God. Wait, actually, Russell Wilson didn't throw for 200 yards. Wait, hold on 1 second. Russell Wilson threw an interception. Wait, hold on. The defense gave up 27 points. Who gives a rat's freaking diddly ass, man? The Pittsburgh Steelers are 7-2. You're on the road against the Washington Commanders this afternoon, and you took care of business. And if you can take care of business in the National Football League, you're going to be pretty pleased with your results, at least in my opinion. Whew, that was a phenomenal game. And so typically, I on this channel, I emphasize a lot of teams, and the Steelers are one of them, but I'll use even like an example from today or just the season in general. I'll have my Green Bay Packers win a football game. I'll have the Detroit Lions win a football game. The Minnesota Vikings win a football game because I'm an NFC North kind of guy, right? I'll make a video on it, and everyone's just nitpicking it. I'm hoping I don't see nitpicking down below in the comment section. I know that that's what people want to do, but folks, at the end of the day, we're way too soon. We're way too early to start talking about Super Bowl conversations. But what I can tell you is a 7-2 Pittsburgh Steelers team, a team that has not lost since they named Russell Wilson the starting quarterback. They haven't lost. You should not want to play them. And that's the facts. That's the facts, the car facts. All right, welcome back to the channel. We're obviously talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers in tonight's video. But before we do, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We post at least 2 Steelers videos every single week. Steelers fans, especially if we try and get this video to 300 likes, folks, that would mean the absolute world to me. So looking down the line here, Pittsburgh honestly dominated the time of possession in this game. 36 minutes to Washington's 24. They had 21 first downs, 7-16 from third down. They had 312 total yards of offense. They did lose the turnover battle because they had two turnovers, interception, and a Jaylen Warren fumble. But folks, you're on the road against a 7-2 Commanders team. Most people, and I'll tell you what tomorrow's going to look like, all right? So Pittsburgh 7-2. And this was an extremely impressive win. I don't care what NFL media wants to tell you. I don't care what the NFL Network, ESPN, FS1. I don't care what these guys got to tell you. The Pittsburgh Steelers just went into a Washington Commanders team. I get it. It's a rookie quarterback. It's a young team. I get it. It's a brand new Washington Commanders team. You went into their home territory. It didn't feel like an away game. By the way, if you watched the game for Pittsburgh today, you went into the Washington Commanders sitting at 7-2, and you won the football game. And now you're 7-2. That's a win, man. I don't care if your quarterback threw for 420 yards. I don't care if your quarterback threw for 69 yards. It don't matter to me. If you can walk out of Washington right now on the road against Jaden Daniels and that offense and defense with a victory, that's really all that freaking matters. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Russell Wilson obviously didn't have a good day. If you didn't watch the game today, 14 of 28, 195 yards. He did have 3 huge touchdowns. He did have 1 unfortunate interception. The running game was not great by any means. They ran the ball 43 times for 140 yards. That's only 3.3 yards per carry. For example, Najee Harris, 21 carries, 53 yards. He did have a huge touchdown, but that's a 2.5 yards per carry metric. The point is, these are games on the road against Super Bowl caliber teams. Whether or not you want to agree or believe that Washington could make the the Super Bowl, this is clearly a playoff team. This is clearly one of the best teams at this point in time in the NFC. And you watch the game today, it wasn't pretty. certainly wasn't sexy, but I look at the box score and I'm looking at 7-2. And even just to keep on the topic of 7-2, I'm pretty sure the Buffalo Bills won today. They're 8-2. If you want to nitpick wins, I don't know, man. People just expect perfection at this point in sports. I just don't really get it. I'm not even going to get into that Bills rant because the Bills are a good football team, but the point is they're 8-2. Most people have them in Super Bowl contention. Most people have them in Super Bowl talks. Yet you watch a lot of these Bills games and not that crazy. It's not that different from a Steelers game. They're both two-loss teams, so it's just a little rant. Let's get into this a little bit more further. George Pickens, 5 catches, 91 yards, huge touchdown early on in the football game. But obviously, I don't know how we went 6 minutes into this video without talking about it. Mike Williams, brand new addition, traded with the New York Jets to receive him for a 5th-round draft pick in this year's draft class. Now, I think he only played 9 total snaps. He had a very limited snap count because he just got traded less than a week ago to this team. He had a 32-yard touchdown catch, and he went post-game and said, like, yeah, we had never run that in practice. I'd seen Calvin Austin run that in practice, but Russ and I, we've never ran that rep in practice. So Calvin Austin, a couple of plays prior, gets banged up, and so he has to hit the sidelines, hit the tent, or whatever. And so Mike Williams comes in here, and I'm pretty sure it was like 3rd and 9. It was something crazy. You're on the 32-yard line of the New York Jets, and you're down, or the New York Jets. You're on the 32-yard line of the Washington Commanders, and he rips a deep ball. I'm pretty sure, man, it was like 3rd and 9 to Mike Williams. Brand new addition from the trade deadline, 32-yard touchdown pass. It was beautiful. It was elegant. My point is, Mike Williams, Preston Smith also even had a sack this afternoon. The stats, like the deeper advanced statistics for the Pittsburgh Steelers, is nothing crazy, especially offensively, but man, oh man, they're doing what they need to do. Patrick Queen, really good football game, 7 total tackles. Joey Porter Jr. had a good game, but at the same time, there were at least 3 or 4 penalties, whether it was pass interference or a face mask call that I saw from Joey today that just reminded me of like the first couple of weeks of his rookie career. It is what it is. They still got the victory. Deshaun Elliott's been an absolute beast. Robert's been a beast. Fitzpatrick with a huge 4th down stop right towards the 2-minute warning. Preston Smith in his Steelers debut, 3 total tackles, including a huge sack. Cameron Hayward with 2 total sacks this afternoon. The defense was all over it. They didn't do anything too crazy as far as turnovers go. But folks, the Pittsburgh Steelers are literally 7-2. So I'm going to take that. I don't know about you guys, but hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Folks, especially my Steelers fans down below, let me know your thoughts. Give me a team grade rating down below. You're 7-2. Let me know your thoughts on the 7-2 Pittsburgh Steelers down below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in a day or two. Peace.